Hello and welcome back. This is the second video in the Windows Form .NET series. So you must have used many applications in your lifetime. The applications ranging from mobile to desktop to even web applications, websites. And in every website or every mobile application, you must have noted that every significant, let's say, activity that happens on the website begins with the click of a button. Most probably begins with the click of a button. So the click of a button is an important aspect in any website or in any application. Let's say you are submitting an online form for anything. That form can for let's say it's a passport renewal form. So when you hit the submit button, you see some stuff, some activity that is going on with the click of the button. That is called an event. An event is triggered as soon as you click the button and an event is triggered which prompts a response and probably submits anything back to the server or back to the application. So there are many buttons implemented in a website or in an application. It is for the user to interact with and talk to the website, because you cannot talk to the website owner, so you talk to the website and demand something from the website or the application. So button is a really important aspect in an application because it prompts a trigger which prompts a response from the server. Okay, so in this video I'll be teaching you how to build your very own event using a button, and how to trigger a response from the application after a user inputs some stuff, let's say his name or his age, and we will try to trigger a response from the application using the button. Okay, so without any haste, let's start. I left the application at this from in my previous video, so I'll be using the button here. This will be for my response. So what I will do is that I will do in just a second, the event creation. So I mistakenly did that. Okay, so first what I will do, I want to change the text on the metro button to something like submit, or any other stuff that you want. Submit, so the user sees the button and clicks on it basically. So whatever you write on the button, the user will assume that the button does that. So, and another thing that I will do is I would like to change the variable name for this button. Okay, so why am I changing the variable name? The variable name must be changed, or it is advised that it should be changed, because if you have implemented 100 buttons, it would be a stupid thing to remember all the buttons by from metro button 1, 2, 3, 4. You get the gist. It will be hard to remember that. But if you have written down the name of the button for something specific that you want to do with that button, so it will be easier to remember. So I will change it to submit btn or submit button. Yeah, so that's it. Another thing that I would like to use is that I want to implement here two text boxes, metro text box 1 and a metro text box 2. Metro text box number 2. So I will implement it 2 here. Again, there's some text already written on it, so I would like to remove that because the text box must be entirely empty. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to give a variable name. So there's a difference between name and text. You have to keep that in mind. The name means the variable name of the text box. So this is the name text. I will give it the name text because I will input the user's name in this text box, and the text here must be changed. The text must be empty. So yeah, so where's the text here? Here it is. So I will remove the text, and same I will do with this one. I will remove the text, and the variable name for this one should be the contact text, because I will prompt the user's contact. I will ask for the user's contact number here. So there's a submit button. So what I want to do is that whenever the user clicks the submit button, uh, an event should be triggered, and in response to that event, his name and his contact number must be displayed with the welcome message. So what I will do is I will take a label here. So there's a metro label. What I will do with the label is that first of all, okay, I need to make this label wider and the height should be increased so that all the text must be automatically be shown in this label. So what I will do is I will check for the property that changes the auto size and I will change it. Okay, so here is this property in the layout section. You will change the auto size from true to false because if you this is a boolean property. The boolean actually means a true or false value. So if you take from the boolean value to true, the size will be automatically adjusted depending upon the volume of text that you write in here. So you can see the label is automatically adjusted to metro label 1 and there is no further space provided. But if you leave it to false. So what will happen? Free you can freestyle it and you can take it to anywhere you want. You can adjust the size to anywhere you want. Okay. So the variable name must be this. I will the show details label. I will name the variable with this show details label, and I would want the text to be empty right now. Yeah. So I want the text to be empty. So this has not disappeared. It is available. So don't fret. Okay. And something I want a label here and a label here that basically tells the user what are the text box for. So if I don't tell the user what are the text box for, he can type in any value that he or she wants. Okay, so text must be here the name. You have to enter the name, and this one is let's okay. So contact. I selected contact. I won't change it. Okay, the contact. Okay, so I'm not adjusting the auto size property here because this is fine right now per the requirement. Okay, so name, contact, and submit. So the user will enter some value here, name, the contact, and okay. So I want to change this as well because form one is I don't like it. It's written here form one, so I will change it to the welcome screen. Okay, so it will change. Welcome. Name, contact, and submit. Okay, so now the event creation. So what I will do, I want to trigger response on the click of the button. So there are two ways to create an event on the button. The first way is that you simply double click here and automatically the event will be created. So you can double click here, contact text click, it will be created. This was the previous one, so you only have to remove this. No problems here. Okay, yeah, just as I thought, an error will prompt because I have already created. Yeah, so this is a good lesson right here because if you create an event by mistake, you have to remove that event from the button's memory here. This event is already created, so you have to remove this from here and as well as from here so that you don't receive any error message that I previously received. You see the one reference has become zero reference because there is no more a button connected to this event. Yes, so that's it. That's it. Okay. So what you will do is you have to create so we can remove this one as okay, so it has a reference right now. Yeah, so it has a reference contact text click. Okay. Yeah, so I can remove this because contact text is the text box. I don't want the text box here. Sorry for the little delay. I have to do this right. And in process, you'll be learning how to remove error if such error comes during your coding phase. Yes, that's it. Okay, so what I will do is I will go to submit button and the click event and I will double click on this. It will create an event for me. Okay, so here's my event is created. So what I want the user's name and contact. So I will take a string variable. I will take two string variables because contact I can also get the contact in string because I don't want to perform any calculation on the contact variable. So string is good. Okay, so what uh, I want to take the name of the user, the name of the user. Okay, so name, where will the name come from? The name will come from this text box. So what I have to do, I have to check for this text box variable name. What's the variable name of this text box? Yeah, so it's name text. So it's written right here. Name text. I will take here name text, and I will prompt the property of text. This is a property that I change from here. So what I will do is that I want to tell my application, okay, so whatever the text that has been written on in the name text box, take that value and store it in the name variable. So this is what will happen. Simple. Same with contact. I will do the same thing. Contact text dot text property. It will do the same thing. It will take the text value from the contact text box and it will store it in the contact variable. Okay, so last thing, I have this already. Last thing I want to do is I want to tell my show label. So yeah, the show details label. You have to display something to me, and that something will be welcome. And here I will concatenate my name, whatever the name is, welcome, because the value is in the name variable. Welcome name with your contact info as. So yeah, I wrote something. You can write anything as what you want. Okay, so welcome his, her, whatever name will be written here, and with your contact info as, and the contact number will be displayed here. So yeah, my label will display this stuff. Okay, so as you know that the assignment operator works from the right to left, so it will look something like this. The all the text will be stored in the text show label dot text and display it accordingly. Okay, yeah, so that's it. You have to do nothing else. So yeah, let's start this. A form is opened up. My first application is here, and my first application asks for my name. So I will give it my name and the contact info. So let's see if an event is triggered on the button. I click the button and an event is triggered, and the response is welcome Shahruz with your contact info as whatever the contact is. Okay, so this was basically an introduction to the events. As you can see, whatever I code on the button, the same thing is translated for the front end in the front end. Okay, so I coded at the back end, and whatever I coded is displayed accordingly on the front end. Yeah. So that is the introduction to the event creation. Moving forward, inshallah, we will do all the stuff that is required for the application for application development for any system, and inshallah, you will learn a lot from that. Okay. So thank you so much. Meet you in the. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.